planet Earth. Or as the rest of the Omniverse call it, the Orb of Dreamers, the occupants of which spend so much time asleep and dreaming, their vast imaginations humming away, charged with creative energy. Where does it all go? Up through a cerebro-umbilical cord where it collects and melds with all the other dreamers' energy. And something wonderful happens. It forms a world, an ethereal dreamscape of adventure and possibilities, an abstract plane of beautiful wonderment just waiting to be explored. And you can go there now.
Hello and welcome everybody, this is Etheric777 and I am here today to talk with you about a very lovely platformer, and that is Little Big Planet 1. And before I start, I have to warn you, that is not an objective review or a special review, it's just me talking about the game that I lately finished and my opinion about it. And to don't be alone that much, I invited my good friend Little Big Neckshredder1 from Australia, who actually followed my live stream while I did the walkthrough of this game. Hello.
G'day, Big Little Atarics. Yeah, nice to be here to check out this wonderful game, which I know very little about.
Yeah, so what you guys on YouTube need to know is that I started lately with my new project. You know, I just finished one game after another. And I stream the whole content, and when people show up and want to talk to me while I play, you know, sometimes 10 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, doesn't matter, then you know, we can talk about the game already during the whole process, and while I do that I record it all and then I prepare a little review here for YouTube as soon as I'm done with the game. So Pete, yeah, you followed a big part of the stream. Oh, by the way, we are here with 2 players. That is my mate Luigi, because sometimes during the stream some of my friends show up and they just join the game. So my goal is to finish a game and to talk about the fun factor that I actually had. Okay, Pete, the word goes to you.
This level looks like a lot of scary fun. I remember there was a lot of... I wasn't there for the whole game, but there was a lot of different cool themed levels throughout, from what I saw.
Yeah, exactly. You have in the story mode about 50 levels and a lot of different worlds, like we are used to it from the most platformers. And yeah, this one here is, for example, something like a Mexican world. You can hear it on the nice music in the background, and so it's all related, yeah, to sombreros and everything like this. And
tacos,
yeah,
burritos,
it's and bandits and all that. So you have a lot of very nice different worlds, and some of them I show here just in the video. And yeah, let's talk a bit about the game. The game actually is something very different. It was released in 2008 on the PlayStation 3. And I got it actually on its release date because I was very interested on it. You know, I love platformers. And this one here is very different. The engine is very different. It has very special physics. You know, it's not like Mario or Sonic. It has a very different reaction time, and so it plays itself in a total different way.
Would you say it's slower than Mario or Sonic type gameplay, or? It's
actually very hard to compare the game because the physics are so different. You know, you have there three. It's done like a 2D game, but you have there the background, the middle, and the foreground. You have, you know, when you move, everything moves slower depending on the physics. For example, when you fall, you start to fall slow and then it goes faster and faster. That is a bit different, for example, to...
Oh, okay. A bit more realistic,
yes,
in a way,
exactly,
than the typical platformer.
And you see it here, for example. There I go in the background and in the foreground sometimes. And you need to here, for example, you block. I blocked there on that part. So it's it needs a bit of time to get used to it, because sometimes you even don't see if you are in the middle or in the background or in the foreground.
Or how that could help you get through a certain passage of the game.
Yes, because sometimes you can, you think it's a very hard part, but it's just enough to step into the background and the enemies don't get you no more. So it's a very useful thing, yes.
Here's a very nice looking boss fight too. Yeah, I remember there were some really cool boss fights on the stream when I was watching.
Yes, every world has the final boss, even that is typical for platformers. These one here are very different. It's something that I didn't saw before in other platformers. Always based on physic fights, so not jumping in general on the head of the boss or something, but something like this. The worlds are very different. This one here is one of my favorite worlds. You know, the...
Oh yeah, I was there for this one. It's just the ninja level.
Exactly.
Oh, and it had such cool music in the background as well.
You hear it here. It's quite relaxing music. So what I loved is when I played this game, I felt like being in a vacation, you know, totally relaxed, not stressed, and very, very nice music, the first part. In the first part there is not so much of story or something. Of course there is a story, but you know, the most time you are just going on and try to finish one level. Some levels are very, very hard. But
yeah,
you know, it's always balanced very good. It's a very good balanced game. It's not too hard, but not too easy. You know, you have there some parts where you really, you know, you have to
struggle.
Do them. Yeah, but you are always motivated to go on. It's not something where you tell, I don't try it no more, because you know, you can do it.
Yeah,
and it's
I like a game
balanced
like that where the learning curve is just right, where you start off easy and you gradually get harder and harder. I can't stand games that start off just way too hard and you feel like you haven't got no chance at all right from the beginning. This game does that really well.
Here we see the part, for example, where I had a lot of problems. You see here their move in a different speed. And I was falling down and falling down, because it's not that you can you hang yourself on it, but you cannot jump right away because the physics don't allow it to you. You know, you have to wait until the character stands up again. And yeah, as I told, because of the physics, there is a lot to calculate. But that is what makes it such a fantastic game.
You know what I found intriguing too? Like, I wonder what with the character, like, who is the main character? It's not like other games, is it? Like, you know, there's not Mario or Sonic.
Yeah, that's a very good question. So the main character is this little sack boy or sack girl, and you know, you can collect a lot of stuff in this game. So for people that love to collect, this game is fantastic too, and you can dress him up or her up as you want. A big part of the game you lose actually in dressing up your character. So in this part of the game, that's an Indian world, I play together with my wife. She's that one on the left side, not dressed yet, so that is how the character initially, I hope you call it like that, looks like. So not being dressed up, and you have to find the customs. Oh, and in this level you see even very nice how the background, middle and foreground actually works.
Yeah.
And I love the creativity of this game, you know. There is so much of things where you see it and you say, wow, what a crazy idea, totally awesome. And
well,
yes,
I think just going back to that idea of the actual character himself, that's kind of different too, that the character doesn't have a specific identity. It's you. Like you say, you start off as a plain sack puppet or whatever, and you build up the character to suit the identity that you want, or to suit the theme of the level, however you want to go.
Absolutely, yeah. The first 10 minutes of every new world I invested of dressing up my character, because it's so funny, you know. You sit there with your friends, and everybody's dressing up his character, and you are laughing about the other character because how he dressed it up. And it's not just that you can dress it up, you know. You can even change his mood, you know. You can make him, you can do a lot of movements, and that is what makes it fantastic. Here we are actually, by the way, in the last world, just to show you a bit how difficulty goes up in this game. So it looks very easy, but you have no idea how damn hard it can be to get out of this wheel, for example. So
oh, yeah.
Totally crazy.
That was a narrow escape.
And
so when you
yes?
were saying before that there's 50 levels, is that to start with? Do you unlock levels or anything like that as well? Or?
Yes, you have to unlock all the levels, and it's very nice. You have that in the story mode, but you can play it with up to 8 people online, if I'm right.
Wow.
If they didn't change it with an update. So 4 people on your PlayStation maybe, and some people are connected to you online. Even that works very good, I have to say. Yeah, very, very nice. And that is, by the way, that I show as a last level here, is just to show you what you can expect from this game as more as you go on. It took me about, of gaming time actually, 6 hours to finish the game, not including the time of dressing up my character and all that, because then we are going up to 10 hours maybe.
But that was it took about 2 weekends worth of streaming, didn't it, Atarix, to get through the whole thing?
Exactly. Yeah. It took me 3 streams to finish it, and I tell you, it was really worth every cent that I actually invested on it.
Did you find that, because you played it when it came out, but when playing it a second time, did you find that you'd forgotten a lot of the worlds? When you revisit them, you think, oh, wow.
Yes, and I think it was way better than when I played it the first time. It's it's very nice to play it again. And
so it's got good replayability then? Absolutely,
and I can just say to everybody, get this game, because it's fantastic. Okay, that was a little review. And who the heck is turning the light off? Hey, come on! Hey!
Little big boss.